Welcome to Necessary Conversations. I'm your host, Saleem. I got my guy, Josh. How you doing, dog?
How you feeling, bro? You feeling?
You good?
I'm good, always.
Hey, man, we've been talking about doing the show for a minute,
Mm-hmm.
and we here. First thing I want to talk about is you're a Jets fan. You're from Bronx, New York. You're from Bronx.
Oh, no, he's trying to play with me, y'all. He's trying to play with me, y'all. I'm from Brooklyn, bro. From Brooklyn. I had it tatted on my body. I'm from Brooklyn, bro.
Where at? What part? On your heart. That's right. So, okay, so with that being said, how much does Brooklyn mean to you? How did it, contribute to how you grew up, who you are as a person? How do you feel about Brooklyn?
I love Brooklyn. Like, Brooklyn made me who I am today. Like, I got a lot of knowledge from people who lived there. Growing up, people on my block, my coaches, students, teachers, anybody. A lot of people helped me. Even my mother's friends. Like I learned a lot. I learned a lot of people. Meeting people too who guide me in the right direction.
So, how long have you been playing football, Josh?
I've been playing football since I was like 11 years old.
11. So
11.
you started kind of late, a little bit, because most kids start, 5, 6.
Yeah.
But what made you start getting into football?
I started getting into football because before that, I was getting in trouble a lot. Like I was always in trouble, always doing something stupid. And my mom, she asked me like, "Go and play football." I was like, "Yeah, I'll play football just to keep me out of trouble." Like I started to keep me out of trouble. Like once I started playing it after my first year, I fell in love with the game. And after I fell in love with the game, it just took off from there. I developed a big love for football.
That's how you became a Jets fan too? Never mind. Okay, so look,
Shit.
you played DN
Yeah.
at AIC.
D-line.
Was that D?
D-line.
You could play.
Tackle too, yeah. I played D-line. When we had Lambo and stuff like that.
Okay. So, was that your first position when you started out playing football?
When I started playing football, my first position was O-line. I played O-line when I first started playing football. Because I was like 11 years old. I wasn't fat, but I was like...
Why you ain't play O-line here?
I ain't play O-line here because I was not big enough, bro.
Why you ain't get big enough?
Bro, they recruited me to play D-line, bro. Like, in college,
You
I
didn't
was...
want to do what was best for the team?
Chill, I love my team. I love my team. I love the team, bro. I love
so
the
you
team.
coming back for another year?
I thought about it. I'm gonna think about it.
You thought about it. The season has been over since what? Well, we in January. The season was over in what? November?
In November. Season was over.
You made a decision yet, or like what's going on?
Kind of made my decision, but I'll be thinking about like, damn, like, do I really want it to end like this? Like, I be in my thoughts a lot sometimes when I'm in my room. Like, I love football. Football like gave me life. If it wasn't for football right now, I'll probably
Gave you life. That's
like,
deep.
When I say give me life, like if it wasn't for football right now, we would not be talking right now.
Right.
Like I'll probably be in the streets right now if I didn't play football. I'll probably do something stupid right now if I never play football. Football gave me a lot of guidance. Football helped save my life. I felt like it helped save a lot of young black kids in my neighborhood life. Even people who I know.
Yeah.
Got the same story. Like football saved their life. It told me a lot about manhood.
Yeah. So you talk about if you weren't playing football, you'll be in the streets. Something of that nature is. Did you have a lot of family around you, or people that around you that grew up in the streets or were in the streets?
I had like my mom's friends. Like she had friends who was in the streets, so she knew what the street life was like.
Yeah.
Family members wise, like my stepfather, he was in the streets.
Yeah.
I always looked at him, like I always looked up to him, but at the same time, like my mom, she didn't want me into that life, so I always stayed with my mom. But when he got like a little older, like she took me around him. I've been around him. I seen a lot of stuff as a kid, like you can't talk about, but it's like I didn't want my to be like that. Like even the drug dealers on my block, like I looked at them, and was like, and they always outside. They got nothing to do. They not even doing nothing with their life. They just on the block, just chilling.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want that to be my life. Like just on the block, can't get no money, or like trying to find if one of these fiends gonna come. Get some money from me, but it was like I didn't want that life for myself. Like I wanted bigger things for myself. I always told myself like I'm gonna get out of my situation. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of my situation. I'm gonna live a good life, and I'm gonna live the life that a lot of kids want to live.
So was that the motivating factor for you? Talk about you was always with your mom. You seen, people on your block, live that type of life. You didn't want to live that type of life. So was that a motivating factor for you? Because we always say like, it always whatever your goal is in life, it can't be about you.
Yeah.
Because at some point you're gonna hit something hard and you're gonna quit because it's just about you. But it got to be something deeper than it's just you. So what was your motivation factor for that?
That was one of my motivating factors. I was like, I didn't want to become a product of our environment.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was always getting in trouble in school. And I remember when I started playing football, I had uncles. Like these are not my real uncles, but like they like uncles to me because every time I get in trouble, my mom was the top to like, oh, he in trouble, he in this and that, and they just always talk to me. Like even though as a young age I was really wild. Like I was fucking like if you knew me at a young age,
what was like
craziest stuff I did at a young age. Damn, I did a lot of crazy stuff. Like I remember I threw rocks at a neighbor's backyard, like just because. Like I just be bucking, bro. Like I was bad. Like I just threw the rocks, like just come in, stupid, like just throwing rocks.
You threw it at him?
I threw it at his I threw it at his backyard. I hit one of his kids. Yeah,
The
bro.
kids,
I was wild. Yeah, I was wild. I used to curse out teachers. I used to be cursing. I used to be cursing, bro. My mom used to look at me. Some things my mom, she couldn't beat me for. She used to be like, "What are you doing?" Like she's like, "What are you doing?" But sometimes I got my ass whooped. I got that ass whooped. So I was like,
what
damn.
do you think is like the craziest ass whooping you got? Like for what reason?
Damn, I did a lot of stupid shit, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I'm gonna have to really think about it. Damn, what's this crazy ass whooping I got? Damn.
Cause I could tell you mine. I mean, like
What's yours? Talk to me.
my mom. That's what my grandmother used to love. My mom. I can't remember exactly what I did, but I might have talked back something. You know, you can't talk back with black mothers. It's over.
Facts, yeah.
You know what I mean? Nowadays, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like parents getting a little soft.
Nah, it's not you getting soft. It's like we young adults, we teenage young adults, so we have a say so in certain
Not
things.
even for me. I'm talking about for like, because I had 2 younger siblings.
Mm-hmm.
So like for the siblings under me, for the people around me that are younger,
Mm-hmm.
they don't get whooped or disciplined like I once did. I don't know what that's about. We're gonna leave that. But I think I might have talked back or something of that nature. And my mom just beat, and I ran the. You know what? That might not even been the worst one.
What's the worst one?
I'll give you 2. It was one time we was at church. We was at church, right?
You know your black mother loved the Lord, so you
Yeah.
better be focused in church.
Me, my grandmother, church every Sunday. It used to get like that. So we was in church, in the hall. You know where you eat. You know what I mean? So I'm standing in front of the hall, in front of everybody. I get a bag of chips. It's some spicy chips. I wasn't really a fan of spicy stuff at the time. I was a kid. I get the chips, and I eat one. And I say, this, in my mind, I say, this chip is spicy. In everybody else's mind, I said, this shit is spicy. So when I said it, everybody else's mind, they all, cause I'm a kid and it's church. You ain't supposed to curse in church. And then it's all, elders and everybody look at me. They're like, my mom walked from the back to the front where I'm at. Grabbed me by my hand and take me in the bathroom. I don't remember what happened after that. I swear to God. All I know is for the second service, I was on the back bench crying.
Oh, nah, you're crazy. Nah.
But it was this one dude that was there. He was at the window. He was like, he said Chip. Like, he was riding with him. Still today, that's my man on the fact that he was riding with, which is, I think it was the pastor's son.
Damn.
The pastor loved me. So he was like, man, he said Chip. My mom was like, no, he didn't. I was like, it's done.
It's done now.
I'm over. It's done.
So when you went home, you got another ass whooping too? Or like that was it?
That might have been it because she whipped me so bad. I was crying all service.
Damn.
You understand?
Whole service is
what?
crazy.
Church is from 10 to 12. 12-ish, 12:30.
Yeah.
That second service is like from what? 3 to 5.
Yeah.
So I'm crying all day, Josh. So then my second worst one was, this might have been the worst one. Yeah, this might have been the worst one because it was 4th of July. Cousins, playing with my little cousins. We at my Aunt Cheryl's house. I get on the phone. I think we're playing like house or something like that. I get on the phone. I call the cops, but I really call them. I really dial 911. And I was like, yeah. I don't know what I said, but it was like, is any of your family around? I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm in trouble there. I was like, no. I got an older sister. She was like, well, where you at? She was like, she live in Ohio. She really do. I didn't know. Like, I was a kid. So they ended up coming to the house. My Aunt Cheryl's daughter entered the door. I guess she told her. And my mom whooped me so bad, bro. My body went one way. My legs went the other way. It was done. Those are the 2 worst ones. So who was your worst one?
I'm not going to hold you. One of my worst whoopings, I'm not going to lie to you, because I broke my mom. I think I broke one of things. It was a thing she used to have. have keep. You know the things she put on the refrigerator.
Yeah.
And like it holds stuff.
Okay, the
she had
magnets.
one of those magnets. Yeah. She had one of those. I think I broke it. She told me twice, do not break it. She said if you break it, I'm gonna beat you. She's about to leave. She's about to leave the house too.
Must have been a.
I'm not gonna hold you. I broke it in front of her face. I was like I broke it. I tried to hide it too. She's like, where'd it go? You should have broke it. I'm about to beat you. And she's like, she got the pan with the stick. She started whooping my ass. Boom, boom,
with the
boom.
pans?
No, not with no pans. Like it was like like with them sticks, like
the wooden stick.
Yeah,
that she cook your spaghetti with.
Nah, yeah, I got my ass whooped with that. Cause like she's like, I'm gonna find something. Cause like she didn't want to use her hands. Cause she's about to go outside too. She's like, yo, let me not use my hands to hit this boy. She's like, she grabbed the close thing to her. She grabbed the wooden stick. She whooped my ass. I'm like, oh shit, I'm crying. I'm crying my ass like, yo, mom, like she crying. She like she got her stuff and just left because she was going somewhere anyway, and I'm stuck with my sisters. So I'm like, damn. So and another reason why I got beat is because I ate my sister food. Now let me tell you why. I was like, nah. Let me tell you the story behind that. Let me tell you the story behind that. It was a time in the house I was eating everybody food. Like my mom was telling me, do not eat her food.
Yeah.
I was like, I took a piece of the macaroni, took a piece of it. I'm like, I'm eating it. I'm like, I ate my food already. It's like, must have like, somebody eat my food. And my mom knows it's me because I'm the only one home. She's like, does Joshua come in right now? Eat her food? I'm like, no, I ain't eat the food.
No.
Like, I knew you ate the food because I told you not to eat it. She's like, I bet. She's like, my mom said in the comments, way, come, I'm about to beat you. I'm like, no. She got the belt.
The belt, you gotta be with the belt.
I forgot to be with that belt. Yeah, that my mom used to be with her hands and the belt. My hands was worse though. I'm not gonna lie, her hands was worse. My mom, she pound for pound #1 boxer with them hands. I'm not even gonna lie. She slapped me up a couple of times. I'm like, oh shit. Like I had to.
So
relax.
it's two things I'm noticing here. There's two sides to every story.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
From my side, I didn't do anything malicious. Like I just a simple kid mistakes.
Yeah, like yeah.
For you, it sounds like you purposely broke.
Yeah, I did that.
Purposely ate the food. Purposely broke the thing.
I did a lot of shit, bro. I'm not gonna
just to test your waters to see how.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna hold you. Like I don't even test my water sometimes. Like now, me and my mother cool. Like we came to a lot of understandings. Even though even when she beat me sometimes, she's like, one thing I love about my mom. She's like, yo, I'm sorry. Like if I did something to you and it was bad in the past, I'm sorry. Yeah. Even I got my ass whooped. She's like, yo, I'm sorry. But it's like sometimes you gotta listen. Like it was times like we used to talk about stuff like that. Like you gotta listen sometimes. Like because as a kid, I'm just doing whatever. My pop's not around, so it's just me and my sister. So like I'm just doing whatever. I'm doing whatever I want to do. My mom, she's not having that. My mom not having like you're not gonna do whatever you want in my house. I don't care what going on. You're not doing none of that. So one thing about my mom, she's big on respect. And even today with me, all of my friends, I'm big on respect. So I'm not playing with no disrespect, bro. You're not gonna disrespect me. I'm not gonna disrespect you. Even when I meet like people I don't even know, like I'm big on respect. Like I respect you, respect me, I respect you. I mean, and that's how it is. You gotta get no deeper than that. Keep it how it is.
Okay. So this is a question I always wanted to ask you.
Thanks.
Since I started this show and I knew I was going to have you as a guest, I just wanted to always know.
Yeah.
You're from Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, from Brooklyn.
How many boroughs is it in New York, Josh?
It's 5 boroughs.
Name them. Go ahead, name them.
It's Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Harlem, and the Bronx. No, I said Staten Island.
It's a national question.
Yeah, talk to me.
Comes up a lot.
Talk to me. Say it.
For everybody that's not from New York, it comes up a lot.
I bet.
What is the dirtiest borough in New York? Because we hear it's Brooklyn.
Nah, if you heard it's Brooklyn, it's false. It's the Bronx. The Bronx is the dirtiest. You heard Ice Spice said, you know from the Bronx, you know that I'm dirty. I'm dead serious, bro. I'm like, damn. Even before the music, bro, when I was living in the Bronx, everyone said, don't go to the Bronx. Never go to the Bronx. The Bronx is, The Bronx is dirty. The Bronx is a different animal. Like, if the Bronx was an animal, it'll be a pig. Shit is disgusting. Should be a pig, bro. That shit is disgusting, bro. I'm not even lying. Shit is nasty out there. I'm telling you, it's nasty out there. The Bronx is dirty, too. I've never stepped foot in the Bronx.
So, okay.
Uh-huh.
You're from New York, and I would imagine did you go to school in Brooklyn?
Nah. Brooklyn, yeah. I went to school in Brooklyn, yeah.
High school and everything?
High school, my first year, then I moved to, I went to school in Jersey for the next 3 years. Yeah.
So I'm from Jersey. You ain't never, who told you valid in Jersey?
I went to Jersey. I did what I did.
Okay, what school you go to?
I could move like that.
All right, what school you go to?
Nah, but Hudson. I went to Hudson Catholic.
Hudson Catholic.
Yeah.
And how was your experience there?
Jersey different. Jersey.
What you mean by that?
Jersey different. Like
What you mean by that?
Like
I'm not
going. I mess with my Jersey dudes though. Like all my Jersey dudes know I mess with them. They know what's up. But it's like Jersey's like different. Like damn. Like I'm in a whole new environment. Y'all slang is different. Y'all think be copying us though.
Oh, I knew you was gonna say that.
Y'all copy us. Nah, y'all copy us, bro. Y'all be copying us slang and everything, bro. Like I remember when I first started saying boy, everybody's like, oh boy, yo boy. I'm like, bro, stop it, bro. Y'all
didn't even come up with that.
Yes, we did.
That's
that was
more of a South thing, bro.
That's our stuff. I know I'm not gonna hold you. Think about it. It is a South thing. If you think about it,
it's more of a South thing.
Like,
so we probably just take around the South.
I'm not gonna but you'll be like, oh, what's your name, boy? Like if you don't know, we call you boy. I go, boy, what's your name? Like that's how we talk. Feel me? So it was like that's how we talk. Y'all used to copy mad of our slang.
I don't want to ask you.
Come on, like
I don't know nobody that says that.
Nah, these talking about.
We say facts, but facts be is stretching.
Nah, that was our thing. Facts is our thing. That's facts.
Okay, I want to know. I don't even want to ask you this because I feel like you already. Who got the better pizza?
New York. Oh, rip. New York got the best pizza. I'm not gonna lie. There's people from different parts of the state of United States that come to New York just to try pizza. Try our pizza, bro.
I think they come to New Jersey too.
Nah, y'all pizza don't be slapping like our pizza, bro.
Whoa.
Our pizza don't be slapping, bro. I mean, y'all pizza's good, but it's not top tier New York good. Y'all can't compete with us when it comes to pizza.
Boy, stop.
Stop it. Nah. As my boy Faisal would say, stop. Boy, stop.
Boy, stop.
Boy, stop.
So,
shout out to Faisal though.
Shout out Faisal.
Facts.
So bagels wise, like that.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Talk to him.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It was this place in Jersey that I used to go to.
Ha!
They bagels are slapping. I'm not gonna lie. Bagels are slapping.
Over the Poppy store in New York? Over the Poppy store? Over the Poppy store?
I'm not gonna lie. That shit was good. I'm not gonna hold you.
Over the Poppy store?
I'm not answering that question. Stop it.
Go ahead and say it, Josh.
I'm
Just
not
keep
gonna
it
lie.
real.
Like, we got some good bagels there. When it come to bagels, y'all up there.
So the bacon, egg, and cheese on the
Whoa. The bacon, egg, and cheese, that's a whole other story. Y'all cannot compete with us. When it comes to bacon, egg, and cheese, y'all lost.
You're doing a lot of lying on
I'm not lying, bro. Y'all bacon, egg, and cheese is good, but New York's bacon and cheese is OD.
Regular.
No, it's OD. Nah, y'all bacon, egg, and cheese is good, but it's not New York bacon, egg, and cheese.
Belly buster?
No, what's that? It's a belly buster.
Well, you're just young.
I'm not gonna hold you like.
The belly buster is the bacon, egg, and cheese. Mm-hmm. You throw the sausage on the joint.
Hey, yo. Why you putting sausage on bacon, egg, and cheese, bro?
Because it's not a bacon, egg, and cheese. It's a belly buster.
Yeah.
I just say it's a bacon, egg, and cheese to get out the 3 ingredients right there.
Pause.
All
right, keep going.
So
you
got the bacon, egg, and cheese. You throw your sausage on there. Pause. you immature. You throw your sausage on there. Pause. And then you throw your hash browns, your potatoes on there. The belly buster. You go stupid.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'll take the sausage off. Pause. I'll put the hash
browns.
So
I think I seen a video of you in the DC with eating a sausage.
All right, bro.
That was you?
It was my twin.
Crickets.
It was my twin.
That was you?
That wasn't me.
Twin?
I got a twin.
I didn't know this. What's his name?
His name Messiah. His name Messiah. That's his name. Yep. His name Messiah.
That's his first name?
It's Messiah, yeah. Messiah.
Where he from?
From Jersey. From Union. His name Messiah.
How old are you?
22.
How old is your twin?
He's 22. My twin 22, yeah. It wasn't me. It was my twin named Messiah. He lives in Jersey. From Union.
How do you have a twin?
Okay,
let's move on. Okay, so cool. Now I want to know how twin.
Alright, bro, it was me, bro.
So why are you saying you taking the sausage off? Like, yo, I think the sausage croissant. You had a couple of them in there.
All right. Yeah, it was me. I'm not gonna lie to you, but sausage on the bacon, egg, and cheese, that's too much, bro.
But it's not a bacon, egg, and cheese. It's a belly buster.
I can't have eggs, cheese, and bacon with sausage. That's wild.
With
crazy.
the hash browns.
That's OD. That's too much, bro. That's
you
too
ever been
much.
to IHOP?
I've been to IHOP though, but I don't I'm gonna go outside. Can I get some bacon? I got some bacon. I want some pancakes and
See,
eggs.
I get the whole ensemble. I need the pancakes, the carnival pancakes, the cupcake joints, the confetti.
I like the
with
blueberry
the eggs.
pancakes.
Yeah, you're losing me. I don't like anything blueberry. I need the eggs with cheese. I need the hash
Now we
browns,
talking.
peppers, onions, bacon. I really don't like sausage unless it's on a sandwich. I agree with you there.
Hey, yo. But
All right, so like you said, you went to, Hudson Catholic.
Yeah.
You went there all 4 years?
I went there for 3 years. My freshman year, I went to Millwood.
How many high schools you go to, bro?
I did 2. That was about it, bro. Just 2. Just 2. You know that.
Don't.
It's
Didn't
just 2
you
high
go to
schools.
Lincoln?
I never went to Lincoln, no.
Oh.
I never went to Lincoln, bro.
One you?
No.
Okay, so
Oh, man.
what what made you go to New Jersey for high school?
All right, so maybe you go to New Jersey for high school. Is that Hudson always wanted me since I was in the 8th grade. Yeah, my mom was like, "Would you want to go?" I was like, "I would like to go." But I heard like background.
How did they find you?
Because one of my coaches, he knew this guy, and he used to come see us play football all the time. And like I think and some of the Skyhawk players, they went to shout out to Brooklyn Skyhawks too. They used to go to Hudson Catholic. We had like players, like old players from the Skyhawks to go to Hudson Catholic to play football. So he was like, "Would you want to go?" I was like, "I'm gonna go on a visit first and see how it is first, and I'm gonna make my decision." I couldn't go there my freshman year because my freshman year, I was like they wanted a certain grade average, and I didn't have that coming out of 8th grade. So I went to my zone school, Millwood.
How was your experience at Millwood?
Millwood it was crazy, like regular high school anywhere, fights. It was girls.
I heard you got beat up. I seen a video.
Never.
Oh, okay.
No one touched me. But it was fun. I met a lot of good people there. Weirdos, pretty girls.
Weirdos,
pretty girls. It was a good experience though. Like, got to know a lot about life, like in high school a little bit. So
what would you say you learned?
What I learned about high school, my freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
I learned that take your grades seriously your freshman year. Cause I'm gonna go my freshman year. I used to go to class, but it was like I never took it seriously. And like at the end of my freshman year, I had like a 74 average. And I looked at myself. I was like, if I went to some of these classes more, and like
so you just was skipping class?
I didn't skip class. I didn't skip class sometimes, but I was like, if I actually put in the work to like go to class and just like learn and be an efficient learner, how I am with football, I would have got OAs. But like now, looking back at it, I was like, I should have did this, did that. But now you gotta just look forward in life no more. You can't look back in the past. You did what you did and learn from your mistakes.
For sure.
Facts.
So what I do want to go back to is because when people see there's a lot of people in the school from the New York football team, even where you from, New York. So I want to go back to this. Do people agree that the Bronx is the
the Bronx is the dirtiest borough ever, bro?
Like, do people from other boroughs?
Yes, they say the Bronx is the dirtiest. The Bronx will never say they dirty though. Some people from the Bronx.
Say that.
People from the Bronx, people from where they from, they never go say that they the dirtiest.
Yeah.
Think about it. They probably go say, oh.
They can explain reasons why.
I don't.
This is that.
I'm not gonna do like the Bronx is just dirty, bro.
So what's the second dirtiest borough?
Second dirtiest borough? I don't know. I don't even know.
Why don't you just put Brooklyn on?
I'd stop it. I'll probably put Manhattan. I ain't got Manhattan dirty though. Manhattan is really dirty.
How?
You got a lot of rats.
New York got a lot of rats in general.
We got a lot of rats. I'm not gonna hold you.
Both human and never mind. Keep going.
You're not gonna get to that though. But I'm not gonna lie to you.
Got a couple 6ix9ine songs in your play. Never mind.
Are you dumb? Never. We don't bump 6ix9ines over here. We don't bump 6ix9ine over here, bro. I don't officiate with rats, bro. Once you rat, I can't talk to you no more.
Why is that?
Cause you a rat. You a snitch, bro. You a snitch. Like, and how we was brought up in life, even you. Your parents probably told you, don't snitch on nobody. Never snitch on nobody. Especially if you know what's going on and you're part of certain situations, you can't snitch. That's facts.
My dad did.
Exactly. My mom told me that, and older heads told me that too. My cousin told me that. Like, bro, never snitch. Never, whatever problems you get into life, never snitch on nobody. You did it. Whatever. Take it like you gotta take it, cause you know what you was doing before that. You know you could have gotten into that situation. When you joined, like I know I could get life. I know I could get some years behind this. You took that risk.
So that's how you feel about it.
That's how I feel about it. I feel about it. You should have never. You can't snitch. Once you whatever you join the streets, whatever you do, you could not
But
snitch.
was he ever really a street dude?
I'm not gonna hold you like I'm not gonna like it was people who I like my family members knew, like my sister knew. It's like, bro, he not even like that. He not like that. So I'm not gonna hold you, but he was doing street stuff too though. It's documented.
Was he really doing street stuff?
Yeah,
or was
but
he just playing for the street
nah,
game?
but he paid somebody to get somebody hit. Like it was stuff like that. That's street stuff though. I'm not gonna lie to you. He was doing that. He was in a lot of like.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Not to cut you off. You find out these dudes that you were giving money to, putting them on, keeping around you.
Yeah.
They done kidnapped you.
Yeah.
They done robbed you.
Yeah.
They done hit your baby moms.
True. That's crazy.
This crazy stuff.
There was never. I'm not gonna hold you. That's true too. But it was always off money. With him, like I was like, I'm not gonna hold you. When the money went out. Watch all that blood stuff, all that. They not gonna jack him. None of that. The truth will come out.
That's what they bought him in there for the money.
It was. I'm not going. He was just probably there. He was probably there.
Nobody knew what a trained gangster was.
I'm not going. It's a blood. I can't say the name. It's a blood gang. It's very known. It's very known. But I can't say too much about that. But it's like everyone know about this gang though. But I'm not gonna hold you. He made it lit by saying their names in songs. If some people who ain't know, that they know. But it's like I'm not gonna hold you. Back to what you were saying, it's true. Like they was. I'm not gonna hold you. That's foul. Like to have sex with baby moms, kidnapping them. That was crazy. That was really wild. But I'm not gonna hold you.
Moms.
I don't know about the moms. I heard baby moms was having sex with other dudes in the gang. I heard about that though. But my situation, I look at it like this. She was doing street stuff. He was paying people to get people hit. Like I can't even say them names, but it's like he was doing that. It's documented too. But it's like, bro, he was paying people to hit people off. Yeah. Like I feel like once you do that, you cannot say who's Treyway, who this, who that. You can't say that because bro, you putting people lives at risk too by saying that. Now the feds is on everybody. The feds is on him already because the feds knew. It was a state RICO.
The feds also knew that he that wasn't his life.
They knew, but he was what he was doing, he was paying people to do certain stuff for him he couldn't do himself.
A lot of street people do. That's true. He's making money at the height and doing.
He was shocked he had money. If 6ix9ine was a regular dude that we never heard about him, you think he was paying people to get people hit up? No.
If he was making money, yeah.
It was if he was never who he was, like if he was never like had the money how he got now. Like, he was just a regular dude in the street, like you know how we see regular dudes in your neighborhood, whatever blocks we on. Bro, he's not doing none of that. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know if he probably would have snitched still, but it was like, damn. Like, because once you're a rat, you're a rat. You could never look back. Like,
so you don't mess with 6ix9ine?
I don't mess with 6ix9ine. Like, I'm not gonna when he was out, he had a lot of good bangers. Yeah, when he was out, pause. He had a lot of good songs. That's before he snitched. Chill.
So you had him on a playlist?
I'm not gonna hold you. Nah, I have him on
yes,
a playlist.
You did. Yeah, you had him on a playlist.
Nah, was some songs I just listened to by him. I'm not gonna lie. Like was he never snitched or nothing like that?
Blicky got the sticky on. Blicky got that was just, oh, he started bopping.
I'm not gonna hold you. That was not my job. It was a good song. I like the song. It was some songs he had too. Like he used to dance to.
Who was you? People that was dancing to it?
When he didn't snitch, yeah.
Okay.
Don't do me like that,
okay,
shit.
so let me ask you a question. So
what's good?
You don't want to say Brooklyn is the second dirtiest, bro. We're gonna leave that there. So your recruitment, right? Did you start getting recruitment when you were at Hudson Catholic, or did you?
Yeah, I started getting recruitment when I was at Hudson Catholic. My first school.
What was the biggest school you said that recruited you?
My biggest school, I had two schools. My first biggest school was Wagner. Wagner first came to the coach because my coach knew the coach from Wagner, and this was when I was on crutches. And it was my sophomore year. I wasn't playing at the time because they had the big dogs that I was like I was getting the game, but it was like I was younger. I was sophomore at the time, and he came to talk to me. He said if you get your grades up, get your film up, I'm gonna come back and talk to you. And that happened. Like next year, my junior year, I went on first team all conference, all era. It's documented too. So I had a picture of me on the front page of the Jersey City Journal. I was making a tackle. Yeah. Yeah, I was like it was on a newspaper for being on first team all defense.
What was your stats that year? Remember?
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember that year, but I had like a good amount of place. I had like 4 or 5 sacks.
Nigga, all city for going 4 or 5
I said,
sacks.
but I had a lot of tackles though. I had a lot of tackles.
Made a lot of plays.
I made a lot of plays. Yeah, I made a lot of plays. So I was Gucci.
You was at N during this time?
I was at N. Yeah, I was at N. I was strictly at N because at first when I came out, I said I was a linebacker.
Really?
Yeah, I was skinny.
Stand up linebacker or like middle?
I was like outside linebacker. I was an outside linebacker. Not like I was on the outside like playing linebacker at my original school.
Mm-hmm.
But the coach told me, he was like, "You're gonna go to N." I was like, "What?" I was mad. Like at first I'm like, "What? Man, I don't want to play no defense." And I played defense on in my youth days. But I was like, I'm in high school now. Like I'm a linebacker. Like I'm not playing no defense and I'm not doing that. And it was like, he said, "You're gonna get taller. I'm gonna put a lot. He put a lot of weight on me." I was in the gym. Like when I first came out, I was 185, and when I left Hudson, I was like 225 in muscle, 225 and going up in muscle. So I was like, it all worked out for me because he was like, I'm looking at it. Even one of the coaches who played, he was a D-line coach. He's like, go to D-line. I was like, no, I don't want to play D-line. But after talking to him about it, it's like sometimes in life, what you come to, you might do this first, but like your skills and everything else might lead you to something else. Yeah. And I feel like sometimes it's okay to like go out your comfort zone. It's okay. So it's okay to do certain things you never like done before. So it's like I played M before, but I never played at the high school level. So I'm like, I'm not sticking my hand in the dirt. But now like I'm thankful that they put me there. So I was good. I was happy for that.
And did you like it more than linebacker?
Yeah, I liked it more than linebacker because you can squeeze and spell. You basically make the plays for the linebackers. Yeah. Yeah. So I was happy and being inside, playing as a 3-tech. Fun too, especially on pass rush against guards. You get to study your feet against the slow guards. So double swiped it. Get under. You got the quarterback seeing you throwing the ball out. You get sacks. It's fun. It was mad fun.
So you played in New York with a lot of top tier talent. What were some of the best players you played in? Played with or against?
When I played in New York, I played my freshman year. I moved up to varsity. I moved to varsity after my freshman year. It was one player from Grand Street. When I was watching the games, I was like, it was one player named from Grand Street, Tyson Mack. He's in the NFL right now. Tyson Mack.
What position you
He played wide receiver. He went to Pitt.
Okay,
one of the best coming out of New York. Another player, a Rasmus player, who I saw play before, named Johnson went to Ohio State. He was pretty good too. I was supposed to go to shout out to E-Hall too.
You were supposed to go to E-Hall?
Yeah, I was.
I haven't.
My mom didn't want me to go because there was too much going on at that school. Like it was too much like fights. People was getting stabbed up. It was gangs in that school too. So like, but those people who went to E-Hall, but like they focus on football. So I wanted to do that. But my mom was like, I didn't want you to get caught up because it was like those people I know in there was gangbanging. So I was like, I didn't want to get caught up in that too. So I was like, I knew some kids too. So I was like, nah, I'm not. My mom didn't want me to go, but I wanted to go. Lambert wanted me to go. My coaches who went to who I played scouts for, they all went to E-Hall. So it was like they wanted me like go to E-Hall, go play for E-Hall. But my mom was not jacking it at all. It was like it was too much going on. Especially I was in 8th grade. It was like it's like a gang zone in that area too. So it's like.
Do you think things would have been different for you if you wanted to?
Yes. I feel like I would have focused more. I mean, I feel like I should have stayed I wanted to stay in the city. I feel like looking back at it, I should have stayed in the city. Even though like me and my coach got in that altercation, I should have stayed in the city.
What altercation?
All right, so this is what happened. So boom. So we had a coach named Odito. All right.
He's a head coach.
Yeah, he was a head coach at Millwood, and we got in an altercation because like I was a linebacker too. I was going into my sophomore year, and I was a linebacker. And I was like, I'm not going. He used to write the plays on like this is how we learned the plays. He used to write it on the board and like take a picture of it and study it. I'm like, you're not gonna walk us through it like from step to step. It was like, no, that's how we did. One of the players was like, yo, this is how we do. We just write the plays on the board because our defensive coordinator, he had left. He moved at the time. He was the new defensive coordinator there, so he was just writing the plays on the board and just copy the take a picture of them and study it. Yeah. I'm like, I'm not that kind of learner. I'm not the type of learner like I'm old school. So we gotta go on the board. You gotta write it out, and I gotta study it. Like you gotta teach me like play by play what I gotta do. What's my responsibilities, and that's how I learn. I'm a learner like you gotta draw it, and I see what it is. I'm like, all right, now I understand. That's how I learn. Okay. So he did that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it was one time like we had Big Apple. Like we played at Big Apple. We do 7-on-7s with different teams. I did pretty good. It was one team I did bad against. That was Fulham. I did bad because like I used to
live bad against Junior. Never mind. Keep going.
Nah, we never. It was 2015. It's 2015.
What, this is Jet 707?
Nah, you don't know Jet 707.
Okay.
Big Apple's at Lincoln High School, New York City.
Okay.
So, I'm not gonna lie to you. We was playing. I did bad. This is my first time I ever played bad. Like I was like, damn, I played bad.
First time ever?
Yeah, like.
That includes college? Keep going. Never mind. Keep going.
You try to be crazy. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. So it was like, I did bad, and the coach was like, you know, because he got a stuff. He got them dreads. His dreads dirty as hell though. But he was like, you know, Josh, you know, I know you play D line. I want to put you back on the D line. I'm like, bro, you didn't even teach me the plays. I'm like, how you want me to go back to D line, but you never told me the plays, like for me to learn how I'm supposed to. And so it was like, he was like, yeah. And he told me to come talk to me after. I was like, I looked at him, I looked at his face, and I walked right over. I'm like, am I talking to you, nigga? I ain't say that. I ain't call him a nigga or nothing. But I looked at him. I'm like, he's like, because they took me after this. I'm like, I looked at him. I just walked away. He saw me walk away, and he knew I was done. I was done with this shit. After, because we had practice. It was the last day of Big Apple, and it was like some of the players like, yo, what happened? Why he not coming? What was going on? And people calling, blinking up my phone, like, yo, come, where you at? We got practice. I'm like, bro, because they don't know what happened. I'm just, I'm not even telling them what's going on either. Like one of my mates, like, yo, bro, if I see my pop with you, bro, like, where you at, bro? He one of my mates to this day. And then,
that's the video I did see.
Stop it. Nobody popped on me. But shout out to my man. Shout out to my son Matthew Botain too. That's my guy.
Yeah.
So he's like, yo, bro, where you at? Like, why you not coming to practice? Whatever's going on. And when the offensive coordinator called me, he was like, Joshua, like, what's going on? Like, why you not coming? He called me on the phone or whatever. Like, I was just like not answering. Like, I'm not picking up the phone. It was one time I did pick up the phone, but I was like, I was waiting for him to hang up because I was like, I got nothing to say. Like, I just I was being petty, bro. I was being petty. I was petty a lot, nigga. They told my mother like, yo, he do it. Like, if you want him to come back, make him come back, please. Like, put him back to linebacker. I was like, nah, I'm done with it. I was done with it because my freshman year when I first came there, we went to camp and everything. Like, he used to treat players badly. He used to dehumanize players. He used to tell kids like, oh, you're not going D1, you're not going D2, you're not going D3. Like, he's like, he was a player who went D3. They used to say he's not even a good football player either. So he used to put his fears on other players like, oh, you're not going this place, you're not going that place. Oh, for you to go D1, you got to play all 4 years of high school ball. You got to start as a freshman on varsity.
Was he really dehumanized or was he being real like somebody?
Nah, he was dehumanized players. He was like, you're not gonna go D1, you're not gonna go T2. You don't got the talent. Like, as a coach, how can you say that to a player? Yeah. And you know, like some players, like especially where we come from, it's like it's all we got. Football, all we got. Even some players like. Cause like, bro, like a lot of people come up from fucked up circumstances, like fucked up households, even like bad environments, like with their family members. So it's like, we look at football, like football, the only thing I got. If I don't make it in this football shit, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back to the block, do shit I'm not supposed to do. Like, that's how a lot of people think. Am I right or wrong? Yeah,
you're right.
So it's like you used to say that to players, and I'm like, I'm one person like, you're not gonna break my soul.
Yeah.
And I go, I told my mother everything that was going on. Like, it was a point where like one of my coaches had to compress him about what was going on. I had to compress him like, yo, why what was going on? Like, that's how deep it got. But it was like, I'm thankful. I'm thankful that happened. But it was like even players who went to Millwood would tell you the same thing. Like, he was like, it was a player who had like school looking at him, like D1 school, D2 schools. He hit their letters, and it was like, as a coach, why are you doing that? Why you hiding kids' letters? Like, bro, give them their letters. Like, it was schools who wanted to see them, they never got to see them because the coach never gave them the letter. So it was like, I was like, I'm just like, this all happened when I left too. Like, I'm thankful I left at the perfect timing. So it was like, I left the perfect time. I went to Hudson Catholic. I ain't like how it.
Ever had the letters from you?
It was my freshman year, like.
So you ain't really had.
And I ain't stay.
So
I
you
left.
didn't have no letters in the freshman year.
I started getting letters like my junior year.
Okay.
I started getting like coaches numbers and everything like my junior year.
Dang, so he was out here hiding letters.
That he was doing some fucked up. He was saying some fucked up shit to niggas. He's like, you're not gonna play. Like, you're not playing. You're not gonna play. How you tell a player who plays a certain position he's not gonna play? Like, that's some fucked up shit. It was like in the play. It was one player we had in the team. His name was Andre, and he was playing. They put him at O-line. He was like 220 something, playing had number 51. He was not a big like, you know, them big O-linemen in high school. They big. They got some weight on them. Feel me? He was moving people around like he was playing positions they never played before. So I'm like, why you put people doing? Why you got people doing things that they never did before?
Yeah.
And fucking them up.
Yeah.
They like say they know like linebacker plays. They know all these linebacker plays. You like, now you bringing them back down to the O line. Like, come on, like how that work? Feel me? I know like O line simple. Like you gotta learn this and that, but like it's gonna be hard for him to learn something fast too. Plus you got like camp plus the season. So it was like I was like, hey, I'm out. Deuces.
All right, so you talk about.
Thinking of the clap.
That's what too. Well, you talk about Hudson Catholic, and after you got there, how was your recruiting?
Like schools with me.
Yeah.
Alright, so look, I'm gonna go. Schools came by, and they looked at how I played and everything. It was like, so I love your film. A lot of the times, it was like, how are your grades?
Yeah.
And my coach was like, this the highlight. Needs to store. I'm like, grades didn't come out yet. Grades didn't come yet. Yeah, they had to store. They had to store the grade situation, but they looked at my height. It was like, you're a little small. I was like, my high school year, I was like 5'11", 6 feet. I ain't grow. I ain't get 6'1" until like I came to like after my freshman year. I ain't get 6'1". I ain't have the height. It was like certain D1 schools that looked at me. It was, he got good film, but it's the height. He's just too small. He's too. And the height for me was the problem too. Like I like the film, you did pretty good. You like make plays, you went to the ball. But it was like the height was killing me.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna. It was a couple of schools that came like, yo, we want you to come to our camp. There was some schools that kept in touch, doing talk to me. It was a good process. Like one thing about college football and these coaches, they sell a lot of kids a dream.
Yeah.
They tell you, oh, we're looking at you too, but they tell to every other kid who just as big as you, just as good too. So I feel like you gotta stand out in the classroom. You gotta have good film. You gotta be respectful. You have to be on time.
Yeah.
Like younger players in high school. If you wanna go to them big schools, I'm telling you, be on time, because they're gonna ask teachers, they're gonna ask your coach, is he on time to class? Yeah. How does he act in class? They ask about that, and I'm not gonna lie, and the coach is gonna tell them. They're gonna tell the truth. Yeah. So like, how is he in practice? Is he focused in practice? Yeah. Is he playing around in practice?
They're gonna come to your practice.
They gonna come to practices too. They come to practices, bro. I remember.
Sometimes they won't even. I remember.
You don't even know, like a regular man.
And they like, so the way I feel to set up at Union, a coach came, and he was like in the back in a car. He was just watching the whole practice, and nobody knew. Yeah. So they do come. So like we said, you just finished the season at AICD, and how do you think your season ended? I don't believe it's your last year, but you do. So how do you think it went?
I like how my season ended. We went 1-9, and coming into the season, I had high hopes for everybody. I had high hopes for all the players. Like we was gonna get it right. We gonna have the discipline. We was gonna come together as a team, even though things happen as a team. I felt like we could do this. We gotta push each other. We gotta uplift each other as men. Tell each other like, yo, next play, no matter what happened, we're not gonna let nobody come hustle us out man us. Yeah. That's not happening. Yeah. Like we gotta have the mentality like, yo, we about to come in here, we about to cause some shit. We about to do some shit today. Yeah. Like it's bigger than us. Like it's bigger than yourself. Do it for somebody you love. If you're not doing it for yourself, do it for your mother. Yeah. Do it for your father. Do it for the kids on the block who got a dream but they can't make it out.
For sure.
Do people who are in worse situations than you.
And that's how you approach the game?
Yeah, I approach the game like that. Like I'm doing this bigger than me. Yeah. It's bigger than me. I'm doing for people who who got the chance to play football, but it's like they gave up on their dreams, or like something happened, they went to jail, or it's like they had a kid. I do it.
So that's why you gotta come back, Josh. You gotta come back.
Yeah, I gotta come back. But also, I've been in college for 5 years, and I've been thinking about my life. Like I've been thinking about my life so much. I was like, my life been dependable. Like I was to myself, when I get out of here, I know what I want to do. So it was like,
what do you want to do?
I want to be a real estate agent.
Yeah.
I want to be a real estate agent. Yeah, I want to flip them houses, sell the houses. Also want to become a Coast Guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. My biggest thing like was coming to like, it was about like my summertime. Me and my mother talked about this. Like, what you want to do? I told my mother like, I might play another year. I might not play another year. But it's like, I know what I want to do. Like I know like what I wanted to do. Yeah. So I was like, I always had my mind straight for like since my sophomore year. I was like, I always wanted to have a feel in business, because my coach, he was a firefighter, and his backup, his other job, he owned a bar and grill. So I was like, he making money off this bar and grill, people coming in, everything else. So I was like, I'm not gonna hold you. I looked at that. I was like, yo, I want to do that. Plus, he had a Range Rover. I'm like, yeah,
Gotta have one.
yeah. I was like, not even a Range Rover. I was like, yo, I gotta live good and like
some type of lifestyle.
Yeah, like, I got a big income for for myself and like put my friends on. Yeah, even the family too.
Yeah, for sure. So, Coach K,
my dog.
That's my guy.
My guy.
How do you feel about Coach K?
I love Coach K. I remember Coach K was the first person when he saw me at camp at Wagner. He came up to me. He's like, "What's your name?" He talked to me. We talked together. He saw us from New York. He came into my school a lot. I remember even when I went to one time I went to UConn for a football visit. I was it was camp, and he was there too. Everywhere I was at, I felt like I always saw Coach K too. And I'm gonna tell you a secret too. One of my cousins, he told me like he had a football offer to AIC. He told me that because when I got the offer and I committed to AIC, he's like, yo, bro, I had an offer for AIC. I just had the third. I'm like, why you ain't take it? He's like, yo, you know how that go. You know how that go. We talked about it earlier. Yeah. But it was like, I was like, why? Like, yo, do your thing. I'm gonna go. I felt like when he told me that, I feel like certain things were always destined. Because I remember one time, like he was talking to me about a football scholarship. He didn't tell me it was AIC though, but when he told me like, yo, I had a scholarship to go play at this school. And when I was younger, I remember he's like, why you ain't play football? I was like, I just stopped playing. I just stopped playing. I didn't want to go. And and I'm like, oh, wow, like thinking about what he told me back then as a kid and what I know now, I was like, I feel like AIC was probably destined. Yeah. Certain things in your life is destined, but you probably don't know at the time. Yeah. And Coach K always he checked up on me, said, how you doing in school? How you doing in class? He always asks. My coach like, AIC asks for you. AIC hot. AIC. Coach Wilkins. Shout out to Coach Wilkins too. He always used to come to my school, like, how's Joshua doing? How's he doing in this? How's he doing in that? And they really fucked with me. AIC really fucked with me. It was a time Coach was supposed to come to my house, but that happened though. But it's like, my mom was like, they want to talk to you. They big on you. But I was like, I didn't want to put AIC. I ain't put AIC on my higher ups because I was like, I want to go D1. D1 because Wagner. I went to visit. I went to one of their games, and one of the coaches want me to come to visit. Yeah. I even had a dream. They offered me to come play at Wagner, but I didn't get the offer. But it was like, it's whatever. But I was like, I'm not gonna hold you. I always had Wagner in my head because they always talk to them. They was talking to them. I was talking to them. They sent me a visit. I'm like, yo. And one of the coaches came and saw my grades. And my grades for my senior, he's like, "Oh, not bad, it's pretty good." But like but they look at your freshman grades to now, and it was like for my senior year to junior year, it got better. But it was like freshman year, the 74 average. It was like, but it was like one thing about Wagner, they're a school like they big on grades. Yeah. So it was like
private school,
private school, so they big on grades. So it was like, I understand things that happen for the best. It was alright, but like AIC always kept calling. I had AIC. I got Assumption. Assumption was big on me too. Stonehill came. So it was a big dude from Stonehill. He came to see me at camps too. Yeah, saw me. What else? What else? Pace came. I took the Pace. I got the Pace.
You naming a lot of NE10 schools. What made you choose AIC?
I chose AIC at the time because I looked at the schools. It was a very small school, and one thing about me, I need that small school circumference. I need to know where this is at. Like I need that like that help, that structure. Yeah. So I was like, it's a small school. I can get around. I could go to the library. I could go to this place if I need some help. And I needed that. If I went to any D1 school, I would have drowned. Because I was like, I would have been like, oh yeah, I'm at a D1 school. I'm at football. I'm like, my mind wouldn't be right. It actually helped me a lot. And one thing I liked about that too was that coach even like coach like I told you. He took me to the learning center where I was supposed to this lady was supposed to help me back. There was times I never come. It was my freshman year. Coach was like, write down what you got to write down. Now, Coach wanted me to pass. Like, and that's why I salute him so much. Like, that's why like when he got fired, like I was like, oh nah, I can't. One of the reasons why I didn't want to come back neither because Coach
did him dirty, man.
Yeah, because like he meant so much to me and a lot of players. Like he did a lot of players that. It's like, bro, like that's a good guy. He didn't have to do it. And there was times like he don't care about. It was like cause if you go to Alabama, you think
Nick Saban don't care about
you think
that,
you can talk to Nick Saban? You think if you're not producing for the team, you can't talk to Nick Saban. Yeah. At certain D1 schools, I got friends who go to D1 schools. It's like it's tough. It's like some kids who want to go D1 who enter that transfer portal.
You gotta be mentally tough.
You gotta be mentally tough because I'm not gonna hold you. If you're not that guy, coach not even talking to you.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah, you're only gonna talk to position coach.
Exactly.
Even if you go to the head coach, you're gonna be like, did you talk to your position coach first?
Exactly.
That's exactly.
Just like you gotta talk to little bro first. We talk to the big dog.
For sure.
I'm not gonna hold you. Coach was always available anytime you needed him.
Yeah.
That's one thing I liked about him. Like, even my freshman year, he's always asking about your grades. How your grades doing? How you doing in school? He asked about my mother.
Yeah.
Like, how your mom doing? Like he really cared about me. He really cared. So that's why I really like. It took a toll on me when Coach said he's not coming back. I was like, yo, damn. Like I don't think I could do this without him. Like, cause like if he was here, like yo, he one of my reasons why like if he was here still, I would still be doing football. But it's like I'm like yo, I want to start my life now. Like it's time for me to start my life. But it's like.
So let me ask you this, right? I want to get you out of here on this. You know, college is a very important thing.
Yeah.
As far as relationships, you know, it's important to have relationships.
True.
And you know, watching you around campus, your relationship with Wally, Trevor, Troy, Nora, what's the other one? Bernai.
Yeah.
Y'all all live together in the Acorns Apartments. What's that relationship? Y'all been together, Don. Y'all been together since y'all first came. So how's that relationship?
Yeah, but me and Wally, that's cousin. That's family. That's actually family. Me and Trev was my first friend. Like when I first came to AIC, like when I first saw him, we looked at each other. I said, "What's up?" He said, "What's up too?" And like I found out, I kind of knew he was playing baseball. He was tall. Like, he was like 6'2" at the time. I'm like, yo, bro, like, you play football, or whatever? He's like, yeah. We started talking from there, so we started building a relationship then. And I found out, like, his P knew some of my peoples, and, like, he knew some people who are somebody I know, and one of my family members was somebody, you know, so, like, I feel like it was destined to.
Yeah.
It was destined to, like, and I met his pops and, like, his family, like, and we all close. Like, I'm close with everybody, like, he bring me around, like, he's like, yo, we, like, family. Trev, like, if anything was happening to Trev right now, like, he needs something, I'm on the way, I'm calling.
Yeah.
I met Troy my sophomore year. It's 2019.
My fellow Saints fan.
Yeah, that's my dog. Shout out Troy too. Yeah. That's my guy. We locked it in when we started playing on a game. Yeah. And on Xbox. And I was a Wally room. I was playing Xbox, and he was like, I was talking shit to him, like, yo, bro, I'm whooping your ass. He talking shit back. That's my guy. But we really locked it in. It was like I wore something. And he's like, bro, wear what you want to wear, do what you want to do, cause everybody gonna have something to say about you. Cause I was like, I was wearing this, everybody like, it was something fly. Like, bro, everybody gonna have something to say to you, bro. Like,
it was fly.
It was fly. No, it was. Everybody. I got a lot of compliments. I'm gonna lie. When girls compliment you, you fly. You look good. You look good. So I don't give a fuck no one say. Okay. But I'm not gonna. It was like, bro, like, it don't matter what anybody say. Just do what you want to do. Like, people gonna have something to say about you anyway. Like, after that conversation, we have a lot of conversations. Like, bro, Troy, my guy. Like, in certain situations that that I can relate to, because I've been through it too. So it's like, yo, that's my guy. Like, he always hold it down for me. So like, that's my dude. I always hold it down for him. So like, that's my brother for life. For sure. Yeah, that's my guy. Me and Bernard met freshman year. I remember one time it was just like we came to house. We was in a group chat together. But me and Bernard never talked to nobody. Like Bernard was always like, I'm like, they over here, I'm over here. Like she not. Like, she's okay to be by herself. I was like, bro, like, cool, what's this up? Like, why you always by yourself? Like, I don't care, bro. It was one time I was chilling with Bernard, like, we was in a room. I was like, I had a body, and I was just dancing. Like, after that, we became instant friends. That's my dog. Yeah. That's my dog to this day. Like, from anything. She my sister. Yeah. If anything was happening to her, anything problems, like, I'm there. Like, what happened? What's going on? What we need? Yeah, that's my guy. Me and Noah met. Like, we was in a group chat. Mm-hmm. So like we all met, like we all came together, like it was in a group chat first, like it was on the little like messages like they had. I got attitude, and me and Noah started talking. Know my dogs too. Like shout out to Noah, that's my guy. Yeah. Another respect. Dawn, me and Dawn met when we first came here. Yeah. That was moving day. Yeah. I met Dawn. I was like, yo, what's up? Like we started talking. We just started talking like we just asked where he from. He asked where I'm from. Like he was a crazy boy. Like I used to make him laugh all the time. We was on the same floor together too. Yeah. So he was just like, yo, bro. We just gave my man instantly. Like it was time he got me tight, but like that's my other brother too. Don't somebody anything was to happen. Like what happened? I'm on the way through. Like what's going on? That's my guy. Like that's my dude. Shout out Dawn too.
Shout out all of them.
Shout out all
this
of them
what
too.
I want to know.
Yeah, what's up? Talk to me.
Get you out of this for your girl.
Yeah, what's about her?
What about her? Okay. Okay, so how long y'all been together, man?
We met in the summertime of 2022.
You know your whole aura just changed right now.
Yeah.
That's what it is?
That's my piece. That's one person like my mom even met her. My mom liked her. Yeah, like my mom liked her instantly. Yeah, like she a good girl. She my piece. I could come to my girl with anything. Like there's certain things like you don't tell certain people.
Yeah.
Like even I'm like that to this day. But like I'm not gonna hold you with my girl. We talk about anything. If we ever have a problem with anything, we talk it out. There's one thing about each other. I told her like, yo, we big on communication. Whatever happened, bad happened, situation, whatever was going on. If I did anything that got you mad, I'm gonna tell you about it. If I did something that like, tell me about it. So we know like, yo, we on the mutual undergrounds.
Yeah.
We know what to do, and it's like, all right, we gonna move on from there. We're not gonna let it happen again. I'm not gonna make it happen again. So one thing about my girl, she don't ask so much, and when it come to her, like I miss to make it happen, whatever.
Yeah.
And she don't gotta say nothing like, yo, we wanna go to this place. Like, yeah, I'm coming with you. Yeah, like one thing my girl to make it happen for her, cause like she don't ask. She my piece. She's like, she don't ask for nothing. Like she don't ask for nothing. I give her anything she want.
Yeah.
That's one thing about it. I give her anything she want. Like, yo, bro, you want this? No, I'm gonna give it to you. Like, bro.
Anyway,
yeah. Like I gotta know. Like, when I first met her, like when we first met, I like she told me all things she liked. I made a note about it in my note. So I know what she like, what she don't like, what her favorite artist is, what her sizes and everything. So I was like, yeah, like that's my girl. Like
you settling down for this one?
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, and everybody know, like I'm not a settle down kind of dude. Like I don't settle down.
She got you in the bag.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. She got me wrapped up. Like, in the bag. I'm not gonna. I always tell the guys, bro, I love my girl. I can't. Nothing crazy. That's why I'm like, you ever see Temptation? Like, you see other girls like, damn. This other girl look at you like, damn, she look good. But it's like, I love my girl. I'm not doing that. Cause I always tell myself this: don't do something that she don't like you doing, and you see her do something that she don't like doing, you have a problem with. So it's like, don't do something like she would like, yo, I'm gonna punch you in this girl. It was like, yeah, my girl calm, she quiet and calm. Like when they come to me, we talk about anything that go on in each other's lives, past, present, future, health. My girl put me onto a lot of stuff too. I put her on a lot of stuff too. And I feel like fellas too, we want a girlfriend. I feel like you gotta lead first. You gotta lead for her to be her most comfortable stage. Be girly. For her to submit to you, you gotta be a leader. You gotta lead first. You gotta show her things. You gotta lead. You gotta talk to her. You gotta communicate to her. You gotta ask her questions about certain things. You gotta. Sometimes it's not all about sex. Sometimes like you rub her feet. Sometimes like dude, like go watch movies with her. Go talk about like you gotta be emotionally intelligent too when you're dealing with a girl too, because they got a lot of feelings. They got a lot of feelings. They go through one thing about women. They go through a lot of stuff that they can't tell. So that they don't tell us either. So it's like, yo, I'm not gonna hold you.
Not only that, they can't tell us. They can't even tell themselves.
They can't tell themselves that. So it's like they go through a lot. They go through a lot. So it's like. You gotta be soft for her. She gotta bring out the softness in you. My girl bring out the softness in me sometimes, cause I'm not really a soft kind of dude. I don't like me. I'm not soft. So it's like my girl bring out a lot of things like a lot of things that like you don't see me doing. Like I said I never do. I'm doing it with her. Yeah. I'm like, yo, I'm changing for like this girl changing me for the better. Yeah. And fellas, be with a girl who really like you. Date the girl you like, and not the one you who likes you, not the girl you like. Cause the girl you like. She probably not that. She's not that interested. The girl who really likes you, she gonna give you full attention. She gonna wait. She might jog a little bit. Yeah. You feel me? Like she might chase you a little bit. Not chase to test the waters a little bit. But it's like she like you. She's locked in on you. Sure. She focused on you, and she like me. I'm not gonna hold you. Like when I first saw, like, yo, I like her. She look good. I looked at her face first. Like, yo, bro, she look good. Then after that, it just like it was never no looking back. Like, yo, I'm wrapped up. Like. Yeah, wrapped up.
Well, you heard it here first. My boy Josh is wrapped up.
Yeah, wrapped up.
Wrapped up some fruits.
My girl. I love her. Shout out Janae.
Also.
Yeah, but.
Well, listen, man. I'm glad we finally got you on the pod. We've been talking about this for a minute. Mm-hmm. Whether you decide to come back or not, it was a pleasure being your teammate. It was great. Always being out there on Saturdays with you the whole week, Friday, Monday through Friday.
Facts. All the jokes.
You being a Jets fan, you don't want to admit it. It was just great.
Jets, Jets. Nah, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not a Jets fan though. But like, I'm not gonna hold you. Shout out the whole ARC football team. Shout out the bros, man. Shout out Saleem. Shout out my boy Saleem for having me on here. Yes, Thank you, my brother. Commend you for that.
Man.
Yeah.
This is Necessary Conversations. I'm your host, Saleem, and we out.